Okay, so we are going to discuss about the example of doing the joint probability distribution of x and y. So based on this question, we have variable x and then we have variable y, and then the question give you the joint probability distribution. So you need to actually the question for question A, find the marginal distribution for x and y. So the first one you need to do is actually develop your joint probability distribution table. So you look at the equation and then you have x. So for the row you have 2 for x equals to 1, and then x equals to 2, and then for the column, since y equals to 1 2 3, so we have each column for y equals to 1, y equals to 2, and y equals to 3. And then you need to replace each value into the equation. So since I don't have a calculator right now, so I'm going to give you the answer for this. Alright, so if you replace 1 x equals to 1 and y equals to 1 in the equation, you are going to get 2 plus 1 divided by 30. So it is going to be 3 over 30. And then if you replace the next one, if x still equals to 1, so 2 plus when y equals to 2, you are going to get 4 over 30. So the next one, you are going to get 5 over 30. So the total 3 plus 4 plus 5, so you're going to get 12 over 30. So the next one, when x equals to 2, so you're going to get 2 by 2, 4. 4 plus when y equals to 1, you're going to get 5 over 30. So the next one, 4 plus 2, 6 over 30. So the last one, 4 plus 3, 7 over 30. So total for the row is actually 5 plus 6, 11. So 18 over 30. So if you total up based on the row, total column, for the last one, you are going to get 12 over 18 divided by 30. So you are going to get 1. And then you need to calculate for the total column. So this one is 8 over 30. And then 10 over 30. And then 5 plus 7 is 12 over 30. Since I'm not using calculator, so I don't get the simplified value. If you're using calculator, you write the final answer, the simplified version. For example, we have here is 10 over 30. So it is going to be 1 over 3. So this is the joint probability distribution table. Since the question asks you to actually find the marginal distribution, so for marginal, when x equals to 1, so x equals to 1, we're going to get, so x equals to 1, the answer is 12 over 30. And then when x equals to 2, the answer is 18 over 30. So if you simplify, I think you're going to get the value would be, this would be 2 over 5, and then this would be 3 over 5. So if you look at the marginal distribution for y, so when y equals to 1, the total column is going to be 8 over 30. If you simplify, you are going to get this 4 over 15. And then when y equals to 2, like I said just now, it is 10 over 30. If you simplify, you are going to get 1 over 3. And then for the last one, when y equals to 3, the simplified value would be 2 over 5. Okay, so that is the solution for the first one, the marginal distribution for x and y. So in the previous video, I teach you how to do it manually. So this is the simplest way to do. It depends on the question. If you look at the marks, and you will notice that if the marks is only 2, so you don't really have to write the step. If the mark is more than 2, for example is 3, it is preferable for you to actually write it down how you get the value. Okay, so next we have B, the probability when x less than 4 minus y. So first you need to, okay, when x should be lower than 4 minus y. So we have x 1, 2, y equals 1, 2, 3. So our equations, we have the the equation is actually 2x plus y over 30, and then x should be less than 4 minus y. First you need to try, okay, let's say when x equals to 1, y equals to 1. When x equals to 1, y equals to 2. When x equals to 1, y equals to 3. And then we have when x equals to 2, y equals to 1. When x equals to 2, y equals to 2. And then we have when x equals to 2, y equals to 3. And the rules here we have is actually you should get the value when 4 minus y. X should be less than 4 minus y. So if you replace, for example, the last one here, we have 2 plus 3. So you're going to get 7 over 30. So if you replace 2 and then we have 3 over here, for the last one, I'm talking about this one. So 2, is it less than 4 minus 3? 4 minus 3 equals to 1. So 2 less than 1. So this is wrong. So this is not included in our solution. And then let's try the next one. We have, okay, write it over here. X should be less than 4 minus y. So we try to replace 2, 2. So x 2, and then 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 equals to 2. Is it 2 less than 2? No, 2 equals to 2. So this is also not included. And then the next one, we try to replace this one. So we have x equals to 2, and then 4 minus 1, you are going to get 3. Is it true? Yes, this is correct. And then we are going to get the, replace the next one. We have this one, 1, and then this one 1. 1 less than 3. Okay, this one is correct. So when x equals to 1 and then y equals to 2, 4 minus 2, we are going to get 2. Okay, this is also correct. And then the last one that we have here, x equals to 1, 4 minus 3, we are going to get 1. So is it 1 less than 1? No, so this one is not correct. So the final answer for this one is actually, in order to get the probability of x less than 4 minus y, you need to total up the probability that you get from when x equals to 1, f equals to 1, plus when x equals to 1, y equals to 2, plus f equals to 2, x equals to 2, y equals to 1. So the answer would be, you need to read from the table. So the first value that we have is 1, 1. So you just need to take the value. So 3 over 30 plus 1, 2. So when x equals 1, 1, 2, 4 over 30. And then when x equals to 2, y equals to 1. So this is 5 over 30. So the final answer that you are going to get, 7 plus 5, it is 12 over 30. So the simplified value would be 2 over 5. So this is the example how to solve the solution, how to solve for this probability question. Okay.